back there. I see her.
Yeah.
Okay, well now I ended it and then I started it again. So the question is it a new link? So
But I still say that Nikki said good morning here, so I guess it's the same because that's what it showed like when I was before I left the previous one. So I guess it's the same.
All right, let's see. Let me click on it and see if I see us on the live stream. Okay, I see us. All right, so now the only problem is it's not on the website yet, even though I saved it. Or maybe that's like a cache issue. Let me do a new tab, like a new incognito or something. AI. Okay. Yeah, we're on live. Sweet. All right, it's coming together.
So let's get some more light in here, and there you go.
Okay, cool. So yeah, man, good to see you. Glad we figured that out. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
and
it was really strange because like here on my end everything is enabled, but somehow it didn't work. Just let me know, like in case we need the chat to answer like a question. On my end, it only says private chat. Like, is that only going to you or to everybody?
Yeah, I control the chat, Max. I've got the power.
Okay, yeah, that works. I just wanted to make sure that I don't like type stuff in and the only one who can see it is you.
No problem. So let me. Okay. Let's see if can you see if you go to our webpage, do you see where it says new comments will be displayed here? Do you see that?
Let me refresh the page and
Let me
to ask questions live, go here.
No, like I'm I don't know if you see this. Just like, do you see me on top or beside you?
Wait. Let me just click on play first, and then now I just only see you.
Like, if you see the chat, do you see? Here, I'm gonna send you a screenshot on Facebook.
Yeah, let me open up.
My question is, and it's fine either way. This is what I see on my end. Hold on.
Yeah.
Check your Facebook there. It's okay. I think that chat thing that I'm seeing in that screenshot is only on me. I think they're seeing you and I. It's all
yeah,
good.
like I see you, I see you and I, and then you've just posted a link in the chat as well, Leaderboard Kingpin.com on the left, on the right, top right.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, man. Well, we're good to go, and I see a couple people on here. So hello. Let us know where you're from. We got 13 minutes before we go live.
Let me just close all this because this might be a bit confusing, and let's just stay. Okay. Can we see how many? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say, can you go to our website AILeaderboardKingpin.com?
Yeah.
And see if it comes up for you that you can actually see us. Like, it's spinning on mine. Like,
yeah.
They can't even. Like, in other words, can you, if you were someone that was on the sales page, would you be able to see it?
Yeah.
Or no?
Yeah, I'm just trying to go in through Warrior Plus right now because this is like what everyone else will be doing as well. So if this works, then it should work. All right.
Because I edited the stream and then I started it again, and I don't know if that's a new YouTube embed code. Like, I literally stopped it 2 seconds before you came in. So I'm gonna see if it's a new embed. It might be.
Okay, so now I've just clicked on it and let it load up.
Like, is it a recording?
Oh, that's the recording, right? Because I can restarting your device.
Okay. Bear with me 1 second. I'm gonna change this. I think it's the first one I had.
Yeah, because I only see you now.
Okay, 1 second. That's why we're here early.
Yeah. Right there. Oh. Let me see. So on the actual sales page, now, like, say hello, James.
1 second. I just saved it.
Oh, you just saved it. Okay.
Yeah. So 1 second. Yeah, it should be different links now. Okay. So let me do a new incognito. One second.
Yeah.
It's working or no?
I can hear you. Yeah.
No, but is it working on the sales page?
On the sales page, now I'm gone again. Like before, I could see you full screen, and now you're just like half, and then the other half is like blank.
One second. Test, 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 test. Okay, so YouTube is right. Now it's just a matter of it updating on the website.
Oh yeah, it's super confusing because I'm on the sales page right now and on Restreamer, but I hear two different things, so I'm not even sure what you just said. Like, was that something that you said?
One second.
Wait, let me just close YouTube real quick. That's a bit confusing. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay. That was like, oh yeah, that was YouTube then, like the sales page. Because the I can't hear or see you mix, like that's what you just said, but that's what you said like in reality like 10 minutes ago. I just got this right now. I was like, wait, again? And I was gonna close it, and then I was like, oh no, let's close the sales page first. And I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I didn't. Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Oh, I think I'm gonna turn on this air condition here. It's pretty hot.
Okay. Okay. Crossing my fingers here. We should be good.
Did you check the sales page? Like, is everything working there?
I'm just set. It's just saving it right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just checking. It looks good.
Because also I believe that last time I saw how many people were online, or was that only on YouTube, where you can see that, not on Restreamer, right?
Okay. Let me close. It's throwing me for a loop because I'm hearing both things. Okay. I'm good. So I think we're good on the sales page. If you want to check one more time on your end, like
Okay.
and I'll shut up so you don't hear me talking twice.
So let's see. Play.
All right, hey, we're seeing people coming in. The link's working. Everybody, let us know if you can see us okay, you can hear us okay from the sales page. Let us know that you can do that. Like, just sorry, if you're on the sales page, there's a link on the sales page that says to click to chat. So then you go to YouTube and you can chat in the comments there, and then I can display it. So let me know if you can again hear us. Go to YouTube if you want to chat. Ask us any questions. So we're 2 minutes from the launch, Max.
James, I just checked it on the sales page and it was still like delayed. Like you just said, like check test, check or something like that. So that was what I just got, but that was like something that you said like a couple of minutes ago. And it was only like I only saw you, not me.
All right. 1 second.
Okay, John, First of all, welcome, and then my first question is: can you see myself as well, or can you only see James? Because when I just checked, I only saw James on the sales page. Or maybe James, you ask them as well, because if they can't see or hear me, then they won't be able to hear my question.
Yeah, I mean, it may or may not be shown right on the web. I mean, it shows fine on my web page, but yeah, we got to go with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
For those that can show up, let's see. Yeah, I mean, it's shown on the web page for me. It's showing correctly, but I don't know for others if it's cached or if it's not. But anyway, welcome everybody. We are 1 minute away from going live.
Oh, okay, perfect. Thanks a lot, John. The only thing that could
he's looking on YouTube though. There's people might not be seeing it on the main page yet.
Okay.
But I'm working on it. YouTube DG 1P. Yeah, it's the right. I have the right thing in ClickFunnels. It just might have been pushed out yet. But it is what it is. But okay. So we are live, Max.
Let's go.
And you know what? I'm seeing the viewers go up. So they're coming from somewhere, whether or not it's from the sales page or not. But anyway, all right, let's see. Let's see if the buy button is firing here. Yeah, buy button's firing. We're already getting sales. So thank you for those that are buying. We had a little technical issues, but we're going. I'm seeing the viewership go up. We got 7 people now, Max. I don't know if you can see that. 7 people on the stream, but so that tells me that some people at least are seeing this from the website. And could someone comment if you're on YouTube, if you are literally saw us on the website, could you watch us from the website? I think you could. But we're getting sales, Max. Let's see.
Amazing. Thanks so much for everyone who just purchased and also watches this right now.
Dude, I mean, it's selling insane already. I know they may or may not be watching us, but we have, hold on, let me refresh here.
Because, on my end, the only guy I see, like the only comments at least, are the ones from John, like John Anderson. And
I came through from the sales page. So John is seeing us from the sales page.
Oh, from the sales page. All right.
But you know what? You know what is weird is that, not weird, but like normally we'd have a bunch of people that would be wanting to hear us, you know what I mean? But I think in this case, they're just buying. Like, you know what I mean? They're like, forget this. We're not going to listen to these guys. We're just gonna buy the damn thing. So
yeah, nothing wrong with that. But make sure that if you have a question, you can come back, because we're going to stay here for a while.
Okay, Max, this is pretty insane. Okay, so I've always been excited to try and get 100 sales in an hour, right, Max? You've heard me say that before, have you? Not?
Okay. I know. Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let me refresh. Guess where we're at 3 minutes in so far?
20,
on the
25,
front end.
20.
24 in 3 minutes.
In 3 minutes?
Yeah.
I think not bad. Not
bad. That's amazing.
Yeah.
So that's the thing, guys. And I see more and more people watching the video. So thank you, everybody that's watching. So you can if you go to YouTube, you can put in questions there. But that's the thing about AI Leaderboard Kingpin, is that it's crazy traffic, so people use the term traffic. They kind of throw that around and everyone can say traffic, but when you're using the power of AI and you're beating everybody else, because I think I like to say that Max and I are so smart and so intelligent. But the bottom line is we're in a point now where it's not about us. It's not about you anymore. It's who uses the best AI wins. And that's where we are right now. So that's how we're crushing it. That's how we're winning all these leaderboards, is that we're using AI better than anyone else. Damn, these sales are coming in like crazy, Max. I know you can't see my screen, but
But you know, I've had some conversations with some other people, like other marketers out there, and some of them reviewed our product, and they were like, I've never heard about most of the tools that you're using before. And I was like, yeah, see, that's why we're launching this product.
Yeah.
Because you are selling products yourself and you haven't heard about those tools yet.
Well, that's the thing, is that AI, you know me and you yourself, Max, you have a little bit better of a work-life balance than I do. But at the same time, you work hard, you play hard, you work hard. But for me, like I'm looking at this stuff 24/7, looking at this AI stuff 24/7. And it's, what do you focus on? What works best for you? What doesn't work best for you? And when you can get it to a simple process where we're basically clicking a button and crushing these leaderboards, it's awesome. And one point I wanted to make real quick here is that it's not quote unquote just leaderboards. I know it's called AI Leaderboard Kingpin, and that is awesome, and it's cool to be able to win leaderboards on demand. But it's not just leaderboards. What this ultimately is traffic. So that could be your own product, could be e-com products, could be you're selling t-shirts. It could be that you're trying to get traffic to small business. It's for everything. But the hook here is that leaderboards, because that's something that Max and I love to do. We love to see products that come out all the time. We love to send traffic to that because, number one, we make money with it, which is of course amazing. But number two, it helps us out, because when we give traffic to other people, they tend to give traffic back to us. That's the kind of name of the game in terms of the make money online space, is that if you can bring traffic to other people, they tend to want to reciprocate, bring traffic to us. Now Max has been doing that for a long time, and he's been in the affiliate game for a long time. For me, I'm still this way. I don't really like to hit my list up too much. I don't like to send them too many emails. So what's been amazing, so Max really kind of sold me on the premise not too long ago when this all started forming, saying, look, James, you need to promote other people. And Max, if you can remember that specific conversation, you said you need to promote every people. But I'm like, look, I don't want to hit my list up every second, And so that's what kind of the timing of this all came together, because it's like, okay, Max is really telling me you need to support other people. I'm saying I don't want to hit up my list 100 times a day. Well, let's start getting in there with AI. And at first I was just kind of looking at, well, like ChatGPT, and can ChatGPT help me write emails? Which it could, and it's awesome, and that helped me. But then we're like, okay, how can Max is and was really crushing TikTok. So we're like, how can we get in to TikTok? And then we're like, I love and crushing YouTube. How can I start to get in? Like, how can I bring in, and how can we ultimately bring in AI into all these spaces, so that it's not, so in the end, what we have here, it's not about us. It's not about the fact that we have an email list. It's not about our supposed small or large following. It's not because of we're sending so much money for ads, et cetera, et cetera. It's like we're using AI in certain ways to go after where all the traffic is, to then direct it where we want. That is the main core premise of this. And so that's one thing that Max, and I know I'm talking a lot here, but I'm just excited about it. Let's just do another little quick recap of how this is doing. I think we're blowing up the stats here on Warrior Plus. So, it showed 1,000% conversion rate.
Oh.
So we're making 10 times the number. But you know what? We can tell that this is crushing, because our goal or our hope when we consider that a product is doing really well is to have 100 front-end sales in the first hour. We have 43 right now, Max. 43 in 8 minutes.
I know I'm in a different time zone here, but we just started. I'm not sure if you can see my phone, like my screen. We just started 8 minutes ago.
Yeah, man. So it's one of these things. I'm not focusing on my PayPal right now, but if I do a little upgrade, I mean, this is crushing. This is crushing, as it should crush. We should have called this AI Leaderboard Crusher, not AI Leaderboard Kingpin. But there's so many different products out there now. Like AI is the new hot thing, but it is hot, and there's a lot of things that come and go. I believe crypto will come back again and be hot, be crazy once it, and then everybody will be a crypto expert, right? Right now, everybody's an AI expert, but Max and I have been around for a long time, and I just know AI is not going away. You can have your opinions on AI. You can say, I'm not putting a Neuralink chip in my head. Okay, maybe that's a little too far where we're going. But the fact is, and I said this in my email to my list, is like, if I use AI, Max uses AI, or one of you listening to this live stream here uses AI, when done the right way, and that's a key, when done the right way, you will destroy everybody else in terms of the marketing game. It's just how it is. One kind of little comment I said to Max the other day, I said, if hopefully this never happens, but if Max and I were ever in a fight, and Max is, Max runs, I got the size, Max has the stamina. I don't know, he can run for 10 miles, right? I get gassed out. If he can last more than 10 seconds with me, he's got me beat. But if Max says, you know what, James, let's go, I brought a knife. I'll say, oh, you got a knife? Well, I got a machine gun. Max might say, okay, James, I'm sorry, let's work it out. Maybe we don't need to fight right now, right? Because I got a machine gun and he's standing there with a knife. Am I better than him? No. He can run 20 miles. He might try and practice for 5 hours a day on how to beat me. But if I'm standing there with a machine gun, my overweight butt's going to beat him. That's where AI is. So sometimes we talk to people and they're like, I don't like social media. I hate social media. And I understand that. I don't want to show my face, or I don't like whatever. I don't want to have my own product. Whatever it is. There's a certain percentage of people, right? Not everybody's going to buy everything that you sell, but a certain percentage of people say, I don't like that. Well, that's the thing with this now. It doesn't matter. Of course, we go after social media with AI. Why? Because that's where all the people are. So we extract those people. And then we have some really cool things where, specifically when we start going into Google, it's like, when someone's searching for something and they can see, let's just say we have, I don't know how many listings are on Google, 20 listings on Google, and they see Max here, Max here, Max here. It's like, even if you're number 2 or 3 compared to number 1, but you're spot number 2, you're spot number 6. They're like, this person's showing multiple times. I need to look at that. And that's one of the strategies of how this crushes. Max, you want to just talk about some things here? I know I've been going on here.
Yeah, so the thing is, when it comes to really building a sustainable business online, then you just really need to generate traffic, because without that traffic, you won't be getting far. And obviously, for the traffic, you need to be active on in different places. And this stuff used to be so time consuming if you were to do it yourself, or super expensive if you were to outsource it to other people who would do all this work for you. But this is why AI is an amazing game changer, because there are so many tools out there that most people just don't know about yet. But I'm pretty sure that in a few years from now, maybe not most of you, but many of you will know most of the tools. But now this is brand new, and this is going to be the future, and this is really taking care of, I would say, I don't know, 95% of the work for you. Because in the traditional way of going about marketing, online marketing, affiliate marketing, you had to do so many things yourself, learn so many new skills yourself, or pay so much money to different people, because not if you hire one virtual assistant, for example, he cannot take care of everything for you, because every aspect of this used to be super time consuming and you had to manage it all. So for one person, it used to be really hard to run a real online business, because it was just way too much work. And now AI is it's really like having 10, 20 different assistants working for you all the time, nonstop, coming up with the best ideas for you, all the time, non-stop, and if they never get stuck because it's artificial intelligence. Like your personal assistants are always there, and they always have an answer to your question. And this is why AI is so amazing. It saves you so much time. And when I still like, we're using these tools on a daily basis, but when I really sometimes just sit down for a second and I think about what I'm doing, I'm like, this is not real. Like, how can this be real? But yeah, it is real. Like, this is what you can do in 2023. It's going to be there next year. It's going to be there in 5 years from now. And I'm pretty sure, like, if we were to watch the same live in 5 years again, we would all be laughing at this live because, like, we're all going to be using AI like every day. Even my grandma. Like, I don't have a grandma anymore.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And well, that's the thing is that, like, you think about, let's say, crypto trading. This product has nothing to do with crypto, right? But you could, years ago, when I used to do crypto trading, I would be there and I'd be doing it myself. And it's like I was going crazy because I was in front of my computer all the time. Like I didn't have enough time in the day. Well, guess what? Those bots, those crypto trading bots, could beat me because they were running 24 hours a day. Okay, that's where we are with marketing right now. And again, it all kind of to bring it back, the story of Max and I when we had this conversation a couple months ago, when we really started to dive into this. It's like I want to promote everything, but I just can't. I can't be everywhere at once. So that's what brought us down this path of, okay, well, yeah, obviously we can't be everywhere. Well, how can we use AI? Because AI was just going nuts several months ago, and we just stuck with it, and we just kept going with it, and we found things that did okay. We found things that didn't work well at all. Then we found things like, oh my gosh, this just crushed it over here. Boom, bring that into our arsenal. Use this way, this crushes. And so it's been a process. I mean, it's been a quick process that we've really been diving this last couple months. But then it's like and first of all, when you get in there, this is a membership area that you get access to that really breaks it down. It's easy for you to follow. And again, that's the beautiful thing. If I bring back that analogy of a fight, you could train your whole life to be a fighter, but then if you can just grab a machine gun, you're gonna beat someone in 2 seconds. Well, that's what AI is, right? It's very quick. It's very easy to literally be able to click a button, but there's all that power behind it that we're harnessing and leveraging, and that's where it all comes together. Is that you just are there, and it's just the reality. You use the AI, and then boom, you're getting traffic, specific traffic, targeted traffic, buyer traffic to whatever it is you're trying to sell. And one thing that I really want to stress this here is this can be used for anything. Yes, Max and I are specifically focused on leaderboards because we're in the information product game. We create products. We are affiliates for products. So yeah, it's fun for us personally to win leaderboards. It's fun personally for us to get prizes. It's fun personally to say, I'm the top of the leaderboard. Look at me, right? I'm better than you. I won the leaderboard. So from that aspect, it's like strictly make money online. If you want to look at this product, it's like, okay, do you want to make money or not? Like, regardless of how it gets you there, do you want to make money or not? For some people, that's what it's going to take to pick this up. For other people, it's like, okay, yeah, I get it, but I'm not really in the product info space. I have my own business. Or and I'm sorry, guys, if this thing's flashing in the background, but let me sit closer. There it goes. That looks better. Maybe you have your own business. Maybe you are trying to you want to drive traffic to affiliate offers, but those affiliate offers are not make money online. Maybe those affiliate offers are weight loss products. Maybe those affiliate offers are whatever. It doesn't matter. Use this traffic how you will. So this is, and we've gone back and forth on this. We could have called this product like AI traffic thing, but the thing is, if you have a product called like AI traffic, it's like, where's the hook in that? Where's the like how is that cool? You see what I'm saying? So we really focus on the fact that we're crushing leaderboards, which is cool and it's important. But ultimately, if you peel back the layers, the core of this is getting the traffic from AI to whatever it is that you want. That's what we really want to know, that because I think that's a question some people might have, is like, is this just for leaderboards? And they might love the fact that they can make a bunch of money every single day passively with leaderboards, but there's going to be some other people that are going to use this for other things? And the answer is you can use this for whatever it is that you want.
Yeah, so I'm actually doing e-commerce as well, and I'm using AI for that too now. So that's a different niche, and yeah, I'm using it on a daily basis to sell my clothes. Like this is not
Yeah.
one of my t-shirts, but I'm selling clothes, and so e-commerce, whatever it is, like AI can help you with it. And like when I sent my email just like half an hour ago to get people to come to that live in here, I had people get back to me like, "Oh yeah, AI sounds amazing. I know it most likely can do a lot for me, but I'm scared because artificial intelligence sounds so complicated. There are people writing their like PhD thesis about like artificial intelligence." And no, like the tools that we're using are super easy to use, and they're actually, this is the funny part. Like the funny part about all this is that artificial intelligence, it's everywhere right now. It can help you with everything, but it replaces tools that you would have needed like crazy skills for, and it's super easy to use. Like it's way easier to use than all these tools that are way harder to that require you to spend much more time to create that content. To there are so many tools out there that are amazing, but AI can now replace them, and you just spend like a fraction of the time using AI, and you just really talk to AI, and that's really it. Like you tell AI, I want this, AI does it for you. The traditional way was like, I want this, you sit down for like 2 days and create it yourself. And this is insane. Like this is why I really like it. Like it saves you so much time, and you don't even need to learn any new skills to be able to use AI, because these tools are artificial like intelligence. Like the word intelligence is already in it. They are intelligent enough to know what you want, so they can do it for you without you having to explain too much. It's like, oh, please do XYZ for me, and they don't ask you questions. They
Yeah.
just go ahead and do it for you. And
Well,
this
that's
is
the thing.
what's
Yeah, and the amount of people that are on this live are going up. Thanks, guys, wherever you're from. If you want to go, there's a link on the sales page too. If you want to go to YouTube, and then you can put comments here. So if you want to tell us where you're from, if you have questions, feel free. So right underneath the video that live stream on the sales page is a link that says to ask us questions live. Go here, click there, and you can ask us questions from YouTube, and it'll show up here, and we'll answer any question that you have. But there's also some other things that we need to differentiate here. It's not just the notion of AI. You have to understand how to use the AI. You have to understand what AI you need to use, and you have to understand how to put all those pieces together to monetize it, right? It's like if someone handed you a car and if you never knew how to use a car before. It's like what our AI Leaderboard Kingpin does is it tells you, okay, you got to get the key, and it's simple, but it's kind of like you got to get the key and you got to stick it in the car, right? You got to turn the car, you got to push your car on the pedal and get going. So I don't want it to just be like just the fact that you have AI, therefore you win. No, that's not the case. There's a little bit more to it than that. I mean, a couple months ago, that's what people would say. People would say, "Oh, if you have AI, therefore you that's all you need." No, and that's the thing. If it's just AI that you need to crush it, well, how come everyone's not crushing it with AI right now? They're not, right? Some people might say, "Oh, I can make a little poem in ChatGPT. I can make a cool little picture." But there's been a real change. And that's cool. Midjourney is cool. ChatGPT is cool. But there's been a real change in the last. I mean, and the thing is, things are changing so quickly. It's like, and that's what's so great is that we've vetted everything that's working right now. Right now, 6 months from now, it's going to be a completely different landscape.
Yeah.
But what you're paying us for is what is working right now. James, I know you're having your best months ever. Max, I know you're having the best months ever. People are that are in the marketing community see us literally crushing these leaderboards every single day. They did not see me crushing leaderboards 2 months ago. Now they do. So they know something's different. So that's what this is all about. Let's see here. Max, let's do a little update. I know we're trying to have 100 front-end sales within the first hour.
23.
What's that?
23 minutes in. So let's see.
23 minutes in, we are at 62 front end copies. So we're definitely, and first of all, if anyone's on this call that has purchased, thank you so much for your purchase. We appreciate you. And this is just, and we're not slowly, we're quickly going up the top sellers of the day. We're number 4 already. In 24 minutes, we're the number 4 biggest selling product of the day. We will be number 1. That is not a question, because this is hot. It's cool. And yeah, it's cool to learn the magic trick. It's cool to say how, you go somewhere and somebody's showing you a magic trick, and then you buy it and you're like, oh, all he did was this, right? All he did was this. This guy's not tapped into the universe. He just has some kind of sleight of hand. So yes, you're paying for the magic tricks of how this is done, but I don't want you to just kind of consume this and say, oh, yay, that's cool. I and then move on. I want you to go in here and use this. I want you to go in and start getting that traffic. I want you to go in there and start getting those sales. That's the bottom line. It's not about that cool feeling of, oh, wow, I learned something cool today, and then you go back to watching television. No, we want you to implement. That's the deal. Now, a lot of times you buy products from people and, I don't know, it doesn't work. We're doing this for real. I mean, Max is in literally, and I'm half joking when I say this, but he's literally in a different country every week, right? I mean, Max was in a country last week. No, I'm sorry. 2 weeks ago, you're in one country where you live, right?
Yeah.
A week ago, you're in a different country. I'm not making this up. This week, you're in a third country, and then I think you're going to a fourth or fifth country in the next 2 months or 2 weeks or something like that.
So in the next 2 months, most likely 5 or 6, 3 or 4, 3 to 5.
Right. So that's cool. Like Max is living a freaking cool lifestyle. He's traveling to all these countries, and we can talk forever about some of Max's adventures. Like he told me the other day, he did a 15-mile hike. I'm like, I'd still be on the mountain dead after 15 miles. Okay. But Max is there. He's meeting people. He's having a good time. Well, what do I like? I like going to the beach. I like hanging out at the pool. Well, for you, the person watching this, or people watching this, it might be something different. It might be you might want to go to nice restaurants. I don't know. But the bottom line is that there's money out there that you can have access to that you don't have access to now. And that's what this strategy and this process gives you. Bottom line, it gives you more money. Yeah, this is a make money online product. We're in this to make money. Yeah, I geek out on this stuff. I love to learn new things. I like to be the one that's like, I was the first person to find this. I was the first person to come out with that. And that's kind of like an ego thing, right? But at the same time, it's like, man, this generates money like nothing you've ever seen. That's the bottom line. All right, we got more and more people showing up here on the call. Thank you, everybody. We're gonna see how long we'll stick on here. We won't stay on here too long, but we want to be here not just to hear ourselves talk, but also to answer questions, because we want to be super transparent. And if there's questions that you're having, if you're like, oh, this sounds cool, this, we know you're crushing it, but if you're like, you have questions on something, but by all means, ask us, please, because we're here to answer them. Let's see if we have any. No questions yet. All right, do you guys like what we're saying? Are you excited? Hey, where did my virtual background go?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, you're not in Hawaii.
I'm not in the pool anymore. This is not.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. Whatever. But can you guys still see me? Okay.
Yeah. I can see you. I think everyone else does as well.
Okay. Well, see, here's the thing, man. Look, it's right. What is reality and what's not reality anymore, right? This is my reality. Okay. This is my office. All right. Okay. Yeah. I literally have outside this window. I do have a very nice pool. Okay. But it was not literally behind me, but this is my reality. But see, that's the thing with AI. And when you use the specific AI tools is that, I mean, it's just so freaking crazy, because it's like any problem that someone has, it's solved. You can talk about, it's awesome to go after the money. It's awesome to refresh your PayPal and see that PayPal money go in. But then if you look, like, that's where you can go. You can get a bunch of extra money. You can drive a bunch of traffic. Like, that's cool. But also there's the negative side. I don't want to show my face. It's a common one people have. I don't have a website. You don't need a website with this, by the way. I don't have a big list like you, James and Max. I haven't been doing whatever it is, right? I'm X amount of years old. I hear that all the time. I'm 70 years old. I'm 80 years old. Therefore, I can't do it. And this is not so much about mindset. You have to get your own mindset right. But just know that if you want to go after it, you can use this. Now, let's just see some of the comments here. Let me display some of these. Where can I? I'm seeing these on the. Okay, hold on. Can you see this? Hello, everyone. Excited, Patricia, to have you here. Excited for you to get in there and use the products. I keep refreshing. I want to see that 100 sales for me. All right,
also,
we are.
Good morning. Good morning, Jim, as well.
Good morning. Good morning. So let's see. We have some other things here. That was Patricia. All right, this is great. Get some questions here. John says, hi, James and Max. I know I've been doing all the talking here, Max. I'm sorry. Normally, Max is the talker. Max can talk your ear off, but now all of a sudden I'm talking his ear off. So Max is letting me go. Max is like, all right, he's excited. Let him talk. So the question is, hi, James. I have a friend that teaches students how to DJ at a college. How is it possible for your product to gather more paid students? This is absolutely a perfect example. So when you go in here, when you start using Max is just going to walk away. He's just going to let me talk. He's not even going to stick around. So you use the power of this AI, you use the power of these strategies to get in front of any specific niche. So by doing this AI or combination of specific AIs that we're using would go after the perfect type of person that you're trying to serve. Now, I don't know if that's, so if you're trying to, so that's a kind of a specific niche there, teaches students how to DJ at a college. So the question is, does he have an information product? Number one, is he looking for to sell people in front of their face? Either way, if you have something to sell, like buy my course on how to be a DJ, it can drive traffic to that because it recognizes how to get in front of people that would be interested for that. Number two, if you're going to look at it from a local aspect, that's like super low hanging fruit because you can crush it from an SEO perspective when you're trying to do something locally. So that's the thing. It just depends where you want to go. It's not like you're stuck to one thing. And that's one thing. No one's commenting here on that, but that's one thing that I want to make clear. It's not, even though it's cool to just crush leaderboards, at the core of it, it's not that. That's one of the aspects that we're highlighting and that we personally are spending our time on. And I'm pushing it to other kind of affiliate products, not just that. I've been a super affiliate in the past, and now it's been fun because in terms of one of the platforms we use, I'm seeing my ranking going up like crazy, which is really cool. But the bottom line is you can push this to anything. Robert says, how long do you promote an offer before you move on to the next offer to promote? So it just depends. I mean, for the launch game, for me personally, and Mac can talk about what his strategy is, but for me, I kind of get in and get out. Now, there's some things that can be quote unquote evergreen, that can be for a long time. And that's cool too, if you can keep things going, and you can with this. But for me, in terms of the launch space, I'm typically promoting for a week. But some of the things that we do and some of the things that you'll use and learn in AI Kingpin, Leaderboard Kingpin, are technically there forever. So if you were looking, depending on a specific search term or depending on a certain thing, if you meaning a buyer were to look a month from now, you would still be there to collect sales. But for the launch space, inherently it is a quick thing. Things come and go typically. So most of your sales are done in the first kind of week, but that's not to say that you can't use the power of this and the tools for this to go after things on an evergreen basis. Do you want to talk about that, Max?
Yeah. So promoting stuff on Warrior Plus, JVZoo, and these kind of platforms, usually the launches, as James already said, they're short, and some of them like four days, some 5, 6, 7, and this is usually how long you would promote one product. But then, if a product converts well for you, then obviously after the launch you can still keep on promoting it as long as it makes you sales, as long as it makes you money. So if something works well for you, you can promote it for as long as you like, because these products are always going to be around. But in the launch space, most of the products you just promote them for like 4 or 5 days, and then you can go on and promote another product. You can keep on promoting the same product. That's really up to you.
Yeah, and so what's been cool for us is that again, Max has been better than I have in terms of the affiliate game, the traditional affiliate game. But what's really changed for both of us ultimately the last couple of months is that we can promote way more than we could. Okay. In terms of the launch space, a problem that happens is like there's a whole notion of reciprocation. So now Max and I have a really good relationship. So he kind of has my back, I have his back. We know we have great products. We know we have similar people on our lists. So it's not a weird thing if I promote a Max product, people know that I work with Max, that he's a partner of mine with different things. But that's different than someone comes to me and says, "Hey James, I want to promote your product. You going to promote me?" That's where it gets a little tricky because it's like maybe somebody has a product twice a month, and maybe I have a product once a month or once every couple of months, and it's like I'm not reciprocating them as much as they are me. And there can be like high school behavior where people are like, "You didn't promote me," and like it gets a little weird. So why it's so great with this is that's really going away for us because I can promote everybody. I'm like, and I want to promote everybody. So they're just like, everybody's coming to me. It's like, James, promote me. James, promote me. And I can use these AI tools. I'm not so worried because from email list, although a big part of this too is that you can explode your list, and an email list is important, even though you don't need to start with a list. The point is that my email list is important to me, and I don't want to hit my list up 10 times a day. Other people will do that, and they might have a lot of success. I don't want to do that. I don't like to email my list. So that's what's been the big epiphany for me, is the fact that I can use AI because I'm getting traffic. Oh, this is another big thing too. In terms of the launch space, in terms of the internet marketing community, which in one sense is a really small community, what's my point here? It's kind of like, if you have an email list, I can't think, oh, everybody just loves me and they're not on anybody else's list. No, they're on all kinds of people's list. So it's like, again, people can have these conversations. If you're not mailing your list, well, Max is mailing his. So they're getting an email from Max. But with AI, not only can you hit up people in different ways, but you're accessing new people. You're accessing people that aren't in the kind of smaller, closed internet marketing space, but they could be very interested in your products. So it's kind of like this notion of a blue ocean, red ocean strategy. I think I have the colors right there. Let me know if I do, Max. But like one ocean has like, a bunch of fish in it. One's a bigger ocean, whatever. There's a book called Blue Ocean Strategy. My point is that you can go after a bunch of people that are not getting hit up 100 times a day with information with products. So it's easier to sell them. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, real quick. Letty, hi Letty, says, I missed the beginning. Can you give us a short synopsis of how this works, please? So depending on where you are, Max and I have been in the game for a long time. A lot of people on this call know us. We put out a lot of cool things, a lot of information products on how to make money online. What we're specifically focusing on here today, the product is called AI Leaderboard Kingpin, is a couple things. Number one, the fact that there's a whole world of product launches that come out that you could be making money every single day by driving traffic to these, just like you're potentially buying this product here, or you will be buying this product here. We're going after people like that, people that want to make more money, people that want to have a better lifestyle. They don't want to necessarily do the typical 9-to-5 job, or they want to supplement that. How do you go after that? That's what Max and I do all the time. And we're using AI tools to do that. The whole other aspect of this is that you can drive traffic to whatever it is that you want through this AI process. Hopefully that answers your question, Letty. Thank you for all these questions. Okay, Robert said, thanks for the responses. I just grabbed the course. Well, thank you, Robert, for supporting us, and more importantly, take action. The conversion rates on this are freaking insane. Like we're at 86 front end sales, Max, which is pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah.
For under an hour, our goal is to have 100 sales in under an hour. We will do that, and we will crush that. If you got, first of all, guys, if you're on the fence, this is like $11. Well, the price is going up with every sale, but the price is just like a no-brainer. I had someone yesterday. It's good to have questions, and that's why we're on here, so that we can answer those questions. But at the same time, I had somebody yesterday. They wrote me this huge email, this and that, and like, would it work for this? Would it? I'm like, it's $11. If you can't spend $11 on this to see if this would work for you, then it's just, I mean, seriously, don't waste our time. We should be selling this for a lot more money. The reason why we do this is that we can get, we'll get 1,000 people that'll buy it. So it's kind of like volume for us. And then we have other products. And so that's kind of why we do it. We could be selling this for a lot more money, but we're like, we want everybody, if we gave it away for free, no one would do anything with it. So we have to have a price. Yes, of course, we're making a product, but the amount of time, the amount of effort that we put into this, the amount of money that we put up front to pay for a sales page, to pay for all these, and when you go and you see some of the upgrades, like some of the upgrades we lose money on, but because it brings that value, because it brings goodwill, because it brings trust, that's part of the reason why we continue to sell, and we sell crazy amounts of products every time we do, because people know when we see a Max James product, it's going to be hot. They know this is stuff that we're doing for real, that we're doing for ourselves, and that other people, and then we package it in a way that we understand how people can consume it to take action and do well for themselves. That's what this is all about. So Lyndon, I missed your question, he's saying. Lyndon, if you could write your question again. Oh, excuse me. I'll put your question on here if I can find it. 1 second here. Is the done for you content video short enough for TikTok? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, when we offer done for you content, yes, you can use it for TikTok, to answer your question, Lyndon. Hopefully that answers your question. All right, and it depends. We're being streamed on multiple platforms. We're not only on the sales page. We're on my Facebook. We're on YouTube. So some of you may not even be on the sales page yet, and that's our sales page right here, AILeaderboardKingpin.com. All right, let's see here. We are 40 minutes in. It seems like 5 minutes ago. This has been so awesome and exciting. Where are we in terms of the top products of the day? We are number one. We are the number one product of the day.
Nice.
In 41 minutes, guys. This is like crazy. I don't know if I can share pictures or not, but if you go to the yeah, you know what? Let me see if I can share my screen. Top selling products. Can we share? Do you see it? Do you see my screen? Do you see my screen, Max?
I can't see your screen yet.
You cannot?
No, I can't.
Okay, let me it says I'm sharing my screen. I don't know if you guys, let me know in the comments, guys, if you can see my screen. But the bottom line is I am sharing the fact that we are can you see it now?
No,
whatever. Okay. All right. Anyway, trust me, guys. We're number one. Okay, we're number one on Warrior Plus. No, we cannot see your screen. All right. Let me try one more time. Share your screen, and we want to share the entire screen. Share. Can you guys see it now? Oh, hold on. Boom.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom. Can you guys see it now? Can you see whose name is at the top? Max is obviously a big part of this, but it's just my name there. But AI Leaderboard, can you guys see it? Can you see that, Max?
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it well.
Okay, guys. So look at that. We are number one, 42 minutes in. So super, super pumped. Let's get it back to me and us. Can you see us again? But anyway, just want to show you we are number one. We are number one, Max. Congratulations. We've worked very hard on this.
Yeah.
It's been a long time coming to get to this point. So remember, this is, I mean, we weren't literally, in this space yesterday. I mean, I've been doing this for 15 years. How many years have you been in the marketing game,
Around 6.
Around 6. And, we're crushing it in a bunch of different ways. Strategies come and go, but the thing with this is that, again, you got to get your head around it, where things are moving so quick. If you're not on top of it, you're just going to get left behind. And that's why you want to continue to follow us. That's why you want to continue to buy our products, because we live and breathe this. Not everybody has. I mean, I should probably not spend 12 hours a day in front of my computer like I knew. I should probably go for 15-mile hikes like Max, okay? Again, Max is a little bit more, he has a little bit better work-life balance. But because of the fact that I'm staring at this stuff all day long, because of the fact that I'm doing it for real, along with Max, we're seeing results. And so, it's 6-figure months for me every single month and more. I'm happy with that, but I'm not satisfied. I want to keep pushing it. And if some people here, like Jim, I know Jim made a comment. And Jim is, I've known Jim for a long time. Jim has bought a lot of my products. Jim is the type of guy that he knows that I'm for real. He knows that I've done the stuff. Other people are like, James, who are you? And that's okay. Everyone's different, but trust me, I've been around. I've had an infomercial. I've done a lot of big things. I've been a super affiliate. I've made millions of dollars online. I know what the heck I'm talking about. And so does Max. But it's not, so like, it's one thing, do these guys, are they real? It's another thing that when you get in the product and you start doing it, that whole, like, James has been around for 15 years, so therefore he knows something that I don't, that goes away. Because when you're using these AI tools, it levels the playing field for those that use the tool. So I just want to say that again. It levels the playing field of those that use the tool. So all those people that do what we're saying or showing in AI Leaderboard Kingpin, you're here and we're all the same. I'm not better than you. You're not better than me. We can crush it. Everyone that doesn't use it, they just lose. It's just how it is, right? Like, I grew up in Canada. Hockey is a big thing. And Max and I talked to Canada, but whether he likes it or not, I talk to Max about hockey all the time. Right. And I made this point about, Canadian hockey. And he's like, well, there's no one that I don't know how he said it, but like, no one comes out of like whatever country it was. It's like, I'm just making up a country here. Like, no one's really in the NHL from India. Why? Is it that people from India can't learn how to play hockey? Is it that they're not good at hockey? It's like, no. Canada's where and other countries, of course, but I'm just from Canada. Canada's where all the rinks are. Canada's where all the training is. Canada's where everybody's doing hockey. So naturally, everybody's awesome at hockey. A lot of people are great in India for cricket. My point is that when you use the tools the right way, when you understand what's behind it, and when you point it where it needs to go, and all the other things that we break down in this easy to consume course, you can absolutely destroy it, right? Because it's the AI. And AI, it's crazy, because how I view AI now, and that's why the timing of this is so important. The way that Max and I view AI now, it's like very different than how we viewed it a month ago. That's how quick things are changing. It's like, where else do you see that? Where else do you see the rate of change like we are now? So one aspect of this, depending on where you are in terms of the marketing space, where you are in terms of yourself online, where you are in terms of AI, you need to get in here to get AI right now. Because in other words, if you're not, like, Max and I are playing a game of AI like up here right now. 99.9% of the world doesn't, like, they're not even, how much of the world doesn't even know what ChatGPT is? And ChatGPT is just like a baseline of things, right? They're not even here. So I'm saying you need to get on the right path and start moving, because we're moving like this, and it's like people are just going to get left behind. And I'm not trying to scare people, but I'm just saying, like, you need to jump on where things are and where things are going, because the rate of change is so quick. Think of it like this. It's like, I've got two computers, let's say, right? And computer one over here is the same as computer two. And I buy those computers 2 years ago, okay? And let's just say computer one, same computer, I don't touch it, Okay, I don't touch that computer. Same computer, same power, same everything. Computer 2, I'm on that computer every day, and once a month an update comes out, and I run that update. All right, month 2 comes out, run an update. All of a sudden, 2 years from now, I want to use computer 1. Now, computer 1 has access to all those updates. And all of a sudden say, okay, yeah, I'm going to get on this game and I'm going to run all the updates. And all of a sudden, computer 1 doesn't work. It's like, well, why doesn't it work? It has all the same updates as computer 2. It's because computer 1, after 2 years, couldn't handle all those updates. And that's where we are with AI. And that's why you need to pick this product up now to get in the game where it is right now. Again, 6 months from now, yeah, the core concepts of what we're teaching in AI Leaderboard Kingpin are going to be there. But 6 months from now, the tools, everything else is going to be very different because the game is changing. So number 1, you need to get your mindset right that you can make a ton of money with this. Number 2, you need to get on board with what is working right now. And then number 3, you need to keep with it. And then it's just going to be exponential changes. But if you just kind of like, shrug your shoulders and don't do anything with it, well, it's going to use that computer analogy, it's going to be very hard for you 6 months from now, years from now, to compete with all those, like myself and others that are going on this train, if you will, and going down this rabbit hole. It's going to be very hard for you to compete. It's just the bottom line. So it's exciting. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but you need to get on it and you need to start taking action, because if you decide all of a sudden 2 years from now you want to start doing this, it's going to be like you're just not there like everyone else is. Does that make sense? Max, you want to add some comments?
Yeah, I mean, AI, everybody is talking about AI. Most of the people out there, however, are talking about ChatGPT, and there is so much more to it. Like, it's insane. Like, I'm using AI on a daily basis, and I'm trying to find more and new AI tools every day, but I still don't understand how there can be always new stuff. Like, one day I'm using this tool, the next day I'm finding a tool that can do what I've done today better than, like, it's insane. It's insane. So, this makes everything so easy, and so, like, you can get stuff done fast. You can see results fast because it's constantly evolving. Like, this is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and people are talking about the new iPhone moment. Like, now this is the new iPhone moment, or the smartphone moment. I'm not sure what it was, like iPhone smartphone moment, because this is going to stay, and this is going to get better and better, and this is already helping you or your business in so many ways. It's insane. And this is just going to grow and grow and grow. And imagine, like, James is and was really into Bitcoin. And imagine you were one of the first people to really go all into Bitcoin. Now you would be a billionaire. And if you start using AI now, and I'm convinced, like 100% convinced, that this, like, in 10 years from now, this will be huge. So I'm not saying this only because I want you to buy our product. I'm saying this because, there are these moments that are these new things are, like, getting bigger and bigger. And this is when you need to jump on. And now, like, for us, this helps us so much. And there is, like, new stuff coming out every day. And we're using, like, inside of our program here, we're showing you what's working really well right now. And maybe in a year from now, there will be other amazing tools that are going to work much better. But it is really time for you to really start using artificial intelligence, because, yeah, it's just insane. Like, I'm not getting it. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah, well, I've been around a while, okay, and I've done really well. I've had a lot of success, but I've also had, sometimes it's like, sometimes you win, but you could have won more, and that's almost worse than losing in a weird way. In other words, years ago, I bought something called Dogecoin, okay, and I bought Dogecoin. It was like I had hundreds. This is not a joke. I had hundreds of millions of Dogecoin, okay, hundreds of millions of it. All right. Last year, Dogecoin was like 50 cents a coin. Okay. If I had have kept my Dogecoin, I would have had close to $100 million. Okay. Do you think that kind of stings? Yeah. Again, I've done well. I've got a nice $80,000 pool in my backyard. That's awesome, right? I'm going on a cruise in November. That's awesome. I've got a lot of things going on. But man, it hurts. It hurts to could have had $100 million and I sold this crap for whatever, $5,000. Okay. But I thought I was the man at the time selling it for $5,000. Okay. Like it's messed up. But that's what I want to tell you about AI. That's because I took that hit. I'm like, when the opportunity comes again, I'm not going to screw this up. When that if an opportunity comes again, right? Would there be another moment like crypto? And you could argue like NFTs for a minute were like that. And I was the first person ever in the world to ever have a product on NFTs, by the way, years ago. Anyway, that's where we're at with AI. I know from my heart that AI is where it is. And I'm already seeing those results. And I'm not going to push AI away. Yeah, I'll put products out on other things. Yeah, I'll do other things. But AI is not going away. It's here. And for some people, and especially in the marketing community, and for some people that are on this call, like it's like, every second product that you see is AI. And it's like, oh, everybody's talking about AI. Everybody knows about AI. No. You need to kind of, in one sense, get out of the marketing kind of world that, yeah, AI's marketers are going crazy with AI, but they should go crazy with AI. And the rest of the world's not there yet. Now's the time to get in there. Now's the time to go after, and you can crush it with AI right now. Right now, you can change your life with AI. And that's cool. I'm glad I'm having 6-figure months with AI. Like, that's awesome. And for a lot of people on this call, a lot of people on the sales page are like, man, I don't even want 6 figures. I'd be happy with 5K a month, whatever, right? We're in different spots. But I'm looking at it like there's millions to be made a month. That's where my head's at. I'm not missing that Dogecoin opportunity with AI. That's me, my personal thing. That's what I'm going after. So it's cool to be making 6 figures a month with AI, and I can share that with you. And for those that take action, you're going to see results. That's awesome. I'm excited to do it. But I'm telling you that there's a much bigger game that's coming down the line, and we're there. Max and I are there, and we want you to be a part of it too. Let's see here. So Jim, I don't know if I was rubbing it into you, Max, or maybe you guys want to rub it in that I didn't make my 100 million with Dogecoin, but Max or Jim says, got to rub it in, Max. All right. Jim. So Jim's been with me for a while. He said, yeah, I didn't listen to you Bitcoin. So, I'm not making that up, Jim. I was telling people made fun of me. People made fun of me online for talking about Bitcoin. That's how many years ago, guys. And that, like, seriously, they're like, you're telling me I was like messed up. And I'm like, I'm telling you. And this is when Bitcoin was like worth like $10. I was telling people about it. And they're like, you're just, you're something wrong with this guy. Well, okay. I don't care anymore. I know I'm right on AI. I'm making those results, and it is what it is. Do you want to have success or not? Thank you, Letty. Letty said I purchased Kingpin and some of the upsells. Thank you, Letty. We appreciate you.
Thanks.
Take action. Thank you. Take action, Letty, please. That's what we want you to do. We want you to get in there. You're going to love the training that we have just in the main product is insane. And Max has really put in a lot of effort. I did too. I break down a killer strategy just in one of the videos that I made will just blow your mind what can be done with purely AI, purely not showing your face to an affiliate product. Max, the video I'm talking about. Yeah. That's just one small aspect of it. Now, again, there's so many. That's what's so beautiful about this here. And we really tried our best to say, can we come up with something that works for everybody? Can we do this where they can do it with no money out of pocket? Can we do this where they're anywhere in the world? Can we do this where they don't need a website? Can we do this? They don't have any expertise. Blah, 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 blah. All the things that people say, I can't do this because of X. It's like we handled it all. So there's no reason why you on this call, there's no reason why anyone that's on this website can't use this, especially with the price. Like how you cannot crush it with this, just period. All right, let's see, Max. All right, we're at 48% conversion on the front end product is crazy. We've got 90. What is it now? Let's see here.
2 minutes.
95. I don't know. Will we get those 5 sales in 2 minutes? That's our goal. Was 100 in 1 hour. I don't know, guys. Come on, if you're waiting, let's get us over 100. in the first hour here. So pick it up now. If we hit 99, okay, we hit 99, but the conversion rate on this is insane. We are the top product. A lot of products are happy to, if they can make 500 sales in a launch, and we're going to make and that's the front end. The upgrades to this are amazing too. Like, we have so many amazing upgrades specifically done for you. I mean, done for you options that will completely blow your mind.
Yeah.
So the front end is amazing, but the upgrades are awesome too. Questions for us guys while we're okay. Julie says, where do you recommend I start if I'm brand new? So that's the thing. A lot of people that are going to pick this up are brand new. So you pick up so we're excited, of course, because we've been working on this for some time, and we've just launched this. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of sales happening. It's exciting, and it is exciting. But if I just calm myself down for a second, what I want you to do is I want you to pick up the product. As soon as you pick it up, you get access to this membership site. In the membership site, we have a welcome video. We have videos that go exactly through what to do, what you need, where you need to go, what to click on, etc. It really breaks it down. So quickly pick it up, but then digest it. And it doesn't take you that long, but you go through it. That's just step number 2. And then step number 3 is implement it. And it's really, we again focused a lot on leaderboards because we're in the information product space, and we do a lot of leaderboards. And if you want to get in that game, you absolutely can, because it's called AI Leaderboard Kingpin. At the same time, you can push this traffic to whatever it is that you want it to. That's the main premise of the course, using AI. Max, do you have any comments?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, usually, when you buy an info product, videos might be like 20 minutes long, 30 minutes long, and you might be like, oh, I don't have the time to watch all this. But I try to keep those videos as short and straightforward, and James as well, as possible. But this is now possible because we're using AI. So AI is so amazing that you don't even need to spend a ton of time to explain you how to use AI, because
you're right.
AI. So we like, most of the videos are pretty short. You can watch them, you'll see exactly what you need to do, and you will be done, and boom, you can move on to the next video, because it's AI, and AI is like smart and easy and fast. This is why, like, you log in, you watch the video, you implement what we're showing you, you go ahead, watch the next one, implement it, and then boom, you'll be good to go, and you can really generate a ton of laser targeted traffic for any niche, or like, no matter what it is that you want to be selling. Like, as James already said, like, we're into the info product game. This is what we're doing. We're doing really well, like crushing leaderboards, making affiliate commissions. But if you want to, someone said that he knows someone who wants to get people to sign up for like a DJ program or like something
Right.
like that. Yeah, this works because, like, we're generating the traffic. This stuff used to be super tough, super time consuming, super expensive. Now AI does it all for us. And this is why this is so amazing. And this is why also the videos inside of our members area are pretty short, because like, AI is smart. We're just going to show you which tools to use, how to use them, but you don't need to learn search engine optimization. That's just an example anymore, because AI does it for you. You don't need to. Another example would be, I don't know, maybe build a website or something like that. You don't need to learn any coding anymore. If it's a website, you don't need to be a coder. You don't even need to use any like Wix platforms anymore. AI does it all for you. You click a button, you say like, I want a new t-shirt design, and again, like, we're not teaching you how to design t-shirts in here, but you can just tell an AI tool what it is that you want, and AI will do it for you in a matter of like seconds, minutes, but definitely not hours. Like, none of the tools that we have inside of this program, that we teach you how to use inside of this program, require you to sit down for more than, I would say, 5 minutes. like this is crazy, you know, like the traditional way of going about all this was like, oh right, I need to find someone on some freelance marketplace to do like certain tasks for me, pay him like $500 and then wait for 2 weeks. Now you spend 5 minutes in front of your computer, you click a button once you're ready, like after 5 minutes you get the results 2 minutes later, and you can focus on your next task. And this is why AI is so amazing. And yeah, this is why we've put this product together, because we're using this stuff every day, because it is allowing us to reach our goals faster and have more free time, because we don't need to focus on all this other stuff anymore that used to be necessary just like, yeah, a couple of months ago, a year ago, and 2 years, 3 years ago. There was nothing like this. Like everything needed to be done manually, like spending hours and hours in front of your computer. Now it's AI. Use this tool for that, use that tool for that, and you're good to go.
Yeah, and it's been an awesome process. Thank you, Letitia, for your comment. It's been an awesome process to go through it. I mean, it's also taken us, like, even though we're bringing this to you, it's something this is something that we there's so much that went into this. Okay, and when you go into it and it's like, use this tool, click here, use this tool, click here, and it's like very simple, but man, there's a lot that went into it. Again, our 20 plus years combined experience to even recognize the opportunity. Number two, the amount of time that we went through to look at a bunch of stuff that didn't work. Number three, we started making success, and we're like, okay, we got success. We can share this with everybody. 4, to make it affordable. 5, to have something that people can easily consume. Sometimes you give people too much. If you have too many videos, it's too long. It's like, I'm not going to watch 20 hours of videos. I don't have time for that. So there's a lot that we have to try and, how can we make it that something everybody gets value of this? We obviously need to get the results ourselves. How do we get it that they're going to consume it and then also take action? These are all things we had to think about. So we've been working on this for some time. A lot of effort went into this. I know the price is reasonable. But you know, that's how it is. We're doing this game at a super great price point, but the value is tremendous. And the bottom line is, you know, we're making over 6 figures a month doing this. And do you want to have that same kind of potential? And not just potential, but can you get similar results? And the answer is yes, if you take action. And the sad reality is, most people with any product, I don't care who it comes from, they consume it, they don't do anything with it. That's the reality. We don't want that. We want you guys to have success. We want you guys to take action. So that's what we're all about, and that's why we do so well. That's why we're the number one product in half an hour today. Is because people, when they see a product from us, they're like, "Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good stuff." All right, we're over 100 front end sales, Max. So super excited about that. Nice. In just over an hour, upgrades. People are loving the upgrades, and it's awesome. It's exciting. It's fun, and you know, we've had such a great time. Not only using this for ourselves, but it's so cool to see other people that are going to start using this and just start crushing. And then also we get to meet people. People reach out to us, and, you know, I really loved what you're doing with this particular strategy, and I went about it this way. And that's part of the reason why we do it too. I mean, obviously we're in business. We're here to make money, but part of this is that there's always a certain percentage of people, and specifically with this, that'll really run with it, and they'll find new things. They'll find new things we've never even heard of, and then it brings us down a different path. So part of the reason why we do this is that we kind of put it out there to the world. We see what others do with it, and then it leads to other things. So we in a sense are building a community with this too. It's not just about putting out a product and then on to the next thing. So AI is not going away. We're not going away, and we're excited with the results from this. Not everything that we try works. I want to say that not everything we tried works, but we're only showing you what does work. Guys, any other questions for us? We've been holding steady with the amount of people on the call. I appreciate everybody that's been on here, and we'll stay a little bit longer, not too much longer. But if you have questions, guys, now's your opportunity. We like to come on live. We've done this in the last couple of product launches just to be there, and people know that we're not just a faceless. Even though we're teaching a lot of faceless stuff, and it does convert, but in terms of our webpage, we like to be there and just be here to answer questions, you know, to talk about things. and show that we're real. I don't know anyone else, Max, maybe you do, but I don't know anyone else that comes live on their sales pages and talks to people directly while they're launching.
No, I think no one does it. Like I've never seen this before. Like you started, I think, like 2 months ago with your launch of like some other launch, and this was the first time, and people were like other people, like other people in the launch game, they reached out to me and they were like, oh, look what James does. He's live on the sales page. It was like a launch with Dave,
Yep.
and I was like, oh yeah, that's amazing. It's really nice, and yeah, I really like that. It's super cool.
Absolutely, guys. We appreciate everyone that's on the call. Any questions for us? Anyone that's like, well, first of all, again, thank you for everyone that's commented that they've picked it up. You're going to love it. Get in there and enjoy it and take action. But any questions for us? Anything that you're like, well, I get this, but I don't understand something. Just let us know.
Also, one more time, like if we are watching this on the sales page, then you've got to click on the video or on the link below the video to be able to ask your questions, because this is on YouTube and you can ask your questions on YouTube. So if you're wondering like, where do I ask my questions, then you need to click on this link in order to come through to YouTube, and this is where you can ask your questions.
Absolutely. So this product is crushing it. Again, we're the top product for the today. We will be the top product at the end of the day. And people are going to love it and get results. And so we want your testimonial. Please go through this and let us know, this is the first time you made a sale, or, oh my gosh, I mean, all of a sudden I'm on the leaderboard. Wherever you do it, or I push this to the person who made a comment earlier that they know someone that has a DJ business or whatever. Let us know what you're using it for. We have our vision. We have our way of doing things, but at the same time, that's what's so great about this, is that ultimately you get to decide. It's choose your own adventure. We're giving you the tools that work, and you use it for what you want to. Oh, we're going up. We're getting more people coming in here. So, come on, guys, give us some questions. I love hearing myself talk, but come on, give us some questions. We'll answer them for you. I think we did a good job on the sales page, just kind of really kind of going through things and hopefully answering everybody's questions. And I'm actually shocked. There hasn't been more questions on this live. Usually, the few times that I've done it, it's been question after question, and I think people just get it. I think we did a good job, Max, of explaining it, what it is. I don't think people.
Yeah.
I don't think people are confused as to what we're selling, which is great. Sometimes that's an issue. People are like, this looks cool, but I don't even know what the heck you're selling. At least for me, that happens sometimes. I think it's hopefully pretty clear for people what we do or what we're coming from. It's just fun, man. Like, sometimes with marketing, for me over the years, I've had different stages. Sometimes marketing was a real grind for me, and sometimes I'd just be like, and I don't know if anyone's in this position right now, but sometimes like you try and put in the effort, and you're sitting in front of your computer. Maybe you worked hard for somewhere else, and then it's nighttime. Your family may or may not understand what you're doing. You may or may not be getting the results that you want, but you're spending the time. Or sometimes it's like when you drive a car, and it's like after an hour, it's like you got there, but it's like you don't even remember driving. You just kind of we're on autopilot. I find sometimes people are like that online. They're there and they're sitting on the front of the computer, but it's like, did any of it, like, how much actual true work got to happen? How many true results got to happen? And that issue that I've had over the years, and that some other people on this call might have, goes away with AI, because you tell it what to do, and it's not thinking about the football game. It's not thinking about things that are happening in your life. It just does the task. And so that's what's so beautiful about it, is that all the stuff we as human beings have to deal with, it doesn't care. It just does it. So when you point it the right way, it's like it just does its thing 24/7. And that's part of the reason why we're able to crush it so much, is that we can be there in multiple places 24 hours a day. But I can, like, you see sales pages and you're like, oh, you can make money while you sleep. And it kind of like, it's like a cliche, but it's the truth. That's where we're at right now. Like, I wake up and I'm like, how much money did I make from last night? I still do some work. I do still some work, but it's a completely different game now. It's more of, you're like, It's more like if you think of like a traditional company and you have someone that's like just a worker, and then you have managers, and the managers are kind of overseeing the people, but then you have like a director that's just kind of like watch it. The higher you go up, the less you're doing, right? But maybe you're a director and you're just kind of watching where things are going. That's so with this, I wouldn't say you're a worker. The AI is the worker. I wouldn't say you're a manager even. You're more the director. You're just kind of like pushing it there, and you're just watching the results. Like that's kind of where my headspace is at. I'm the director, not a director of a movie, but a director of like a company. But I can just clicks of buttons, things happen for me. How do you think about it? How do you think about it, Max?
Yeah, what I really like about it is that I used to spend a lot of money on like people who to do work for me, to take care of certain tasks for me. But sometimes it's like you tell them what to do. First of all, you pay them a lot of money. This is where it all starts. But then those people are human beings, and sometimes like the trouble that I was facing was that I would tell someone what to do today, and that person would guarantee me a result tomorrow, and then tomorrow he would be like, what was it that you wanted me to do again? And I was like, are you serious right now? I'm paying you all this money, you're giving me a deadline which is like tomorrow, the day after, a week, it doesn't matter, and then when you were supposed to deliver that work, you're asking me what it was that I wanted you to do again. And this is like, now AI is like the smart version of all the people that I've ever paid, but like in most cases I don't need to pay them at all. They never ask me any questions. They always deliver on time, and there is not even like, it doesn't even take them any time to fulfill what I'm asking them to do. So this is like, yeah, it's just like it wasn't there a while ago. Now it's here, and I'm still shocked because I'm like, there is so much that makes my life easier.
Yeah,
because I'm using AI now. That's just insane.
yeah, and some people, they go back and forth and they say, are we like part of a problem here? Because there's less and less that I have people that I need their help with, less and less VAs that I need, less and less that I need their help. But it's kind of like, well, a couple hundred years ago, everybody had horses, and then all of a sudden the automobile came by. And not many people are complaining about the fact that you can't really, and not everybody's on a horse anymore, but everybody started driving cars. That's the kind of thing right now with AI. Everyone's going to have AI eventually, right? I remember years ago, like my grandmother, or not my grandmother, but even my mom, she wasn't going to have a cell phone. Well, man, right now she's, however old she is, 70 something years old. She's got that cell phone, and she's on there, and she's doing her banking, she's doing her Facebook, she's doing everything else, because that's where the world is now, and that's where AI is going to be. So do you want to be on the, it's like if you're on a beach and a tidal wave's coming, right? You might say, I don't agree that this tidal wave's coming. I'm going to stand here with an umbrella and not get wet. It's like, look, that tidal wave's coming. You're going to get wet. How do you want to deal with that? AI is here. It's here to stay, and it's doing big things for us, and we're crushing. So you can sit in the sidelines and complain about it and say, I don't want to use AI, and stay in the same position, or you can use the right AI with the right tool, the right process, and make a ton of money. That's what AI Leaderboard Kingpin's all about. All right, any other questions for us, guys? We'll stay on here. Maybe we'll stay on here for another 10, 15 minutes, Max. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that works.
And, all right, go ahead.
One more thing that I wanted to say is, some people are like, oh yeah, but if I use AI now, then am I not gonna like take away someone's work and make someone else unemployed or whatever? And the thing is, I was thinking about that as well. But then, if you just go to again, like I'm big into Fiverr. That's why I'm always mentioning Fiverr, Upwork, and these freelance marketplaces. If you just go over to Fiverr and you type in AI, all of a sudden you can work there as an AI expert. And so this is creating new job opportunities for maybe someone used to be, I don't know, a graphic designer. And now he might not be a graphic designer anymore because he just, he has just done simple designs in the past, but now he uses AI and works as like an AI expert on Fiverr. So like AI is also creating new opportunities for people, and people who didn't have the skills to work as a graphic designer can now be, for example, can now work as like AI expert, like freelancers. So this is like, you're taking away some of the work from some people, obviously, because AI can now do it for you. But at the same time, if you're thinking like, is this good? Is this any good for like humanity? Then this is also creating a ton of new opportunities for people out there. And this is why, like, it is good. Like, obviously, like implanting chips into people's brains, that would be like, for at least for me, that would be a no-go. But on the level where we are using AI right now, I think this is just really good, because it just creates opportunities for other people, it creates opportunities for us. Like, it makes life much easier, it saves you money, and yeah, it's just amazing.
Yeah, I think sometimes we're thinking about like these grandiose things and how AI is going to change everything, but the bottom line is this: you use this process, use AI Leaderboard Kingpin, you can make a bunch more money, you can get traffic where you want it to go, you can make sales, and you can better yourself in the position that you're in. We're talking about these big ideas, these big things, but sometimes we need to bring it back a little bit and just say, look, depending on where you are, you may or may not be a pro, you may or may not be brand new. Some people, they're so Letty here, let me write this from Letty. Thank you. Right here. Letty wrote, or Letitia wrote, no need to answer my question. I got access to the original $11 site. The $11 membership is a wealth of information. So Letty has already gone through it, already validating how awesome this is. So if anyone is on this call right now and you're still kind of debating whether or not you get it, just pick it up. It's $11. It's so well worth it. Get in there and start crushing it. All right, we've got 10 more minutes, guys. Any other questions for us before we jump off? We appreciate all of you. We appreciate everybody that's stuck around, that's been on this call for the last over an hour now. We this thing is crushing it. We're getting all kinds of sales, people, and then so that's awesome. We're happy that our work has paid off. We're happy that people are resonating with this product. At the same time, now we're going to shift our kind of our mind to say, okay, we're selling a ton of this. Now we want people to take action. Now we want them to start getting the results for themselves. So now's the time to get in it. Don't delay, guys. We're going to get off this call in the next 9 minutes. If you haven't been to the website, if you're seeing this from somewhere else, you're seeing this from Facebook, you're seeing this from YouTube or whatever, the website is aileaderboardkingpin.com. Go there, and you'll see we have video sales that are on there. We have copy, we have other things. But the bottom line is, we've been doing this for some time in terms of marketing. AI, we've been fully immersed in it for several months. And what you're going to get in here is working right now. And it pays. So if you want to make more money, then you want to pick up AI Leaderboard Kingpin. Other questions for us, Max? Any other comments here?
Yeah, so the thing is, like, in the online space, if you want to get results, it's all about taking action. But I just want to say that, really taking action has never been easier than it is right now, because the traditional way of like building a full affiliate business, whatever business it is that you might want to run, it has always been difficult. It has always been like a big task, a big investment. Like, there used to be always ways around investing a lot of money, but there was always somehow like some kind of investment involved, required. But now, like, AI is really taking away all the obstacles, really. Like, now everything is so much easier. Taking action has never been easier, because AI is like having all kinds of assistants working for you 24/7. You have a question, you have something that you don't understand, Well, just ask AI. You need something here. Just tell AI to do it, and it will do it right away. Not tomorrow, not the day after, right now. I need a new whatever it is. All right, AI can do it for me right now. So this is really, for me, I've been doing all this stuff, and James as well, manually, like for years now. But now AI like does it all for me, and I can focus on other stuff. This is amazing. I need a new whatever it is website, for example. I tell AI to make it for me. I don't even need to think about it because AI just does it for me. I don't need to pay anyone. I don't need to explain anyone 3, 5, 6, 10 times what it is that I want. It's just AI. So if you don't take action now, if you don't jump on this now, then I can promise you, like, you'll miss out, because it has never been as easy as it is right now because of artificial intelligence. And everybody talks about ChatGPT. ChatGPT is amazing, but there is so much more to it, like so much more. And yeah, it is really time for you to sit down, do something, and it's not gonna require you to like spend months and years of your time anymore, because AI will help you out big time, no matter what it is that you want to do.
Yeah, and I think that's an important point, Max. Before we wrap this up, is that it's you're going to learn about things that you've never seen before. You're going to see things that other people aren't using. That's a big part of this, because again, ChatGPT is amazing. Midjourney is amazing, but there's this whole other world that has opened up that people are not aware of yet, and we're breaking that down. We're shedding light, or putting a spotlight on that. So Max, let's I think again, thank you everybody. I'm so surprised that we didn't have like a ton of questions. I don't feel like there was much confusion on this sales page, which is awesome.
Yeah.
We're excited to have you on board. Don't delay. Again, that website is aileaderboardkingpin.com. So go there. The price is rising with every sale. So don't delay. Pick it up. Don't let the price fool you. It's awesome. We're making a ton of money, and it's not just about the money. It's about the lifestyle, especially in Max's case, getting to travel everywhere. I'm having a pretty good lifestyle myself. But we want others to have that, and there's nothing stopping you from this point. It's not a question of can things be done online? Can you do it online? Okay, Letty says thank you so much. Thank you, Letty.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Yeah, we're happy to bring this to everybody. We know you're gonna, for those that pick it up and take action, you're gonna see results, which is what we want. We want people to have results. So guys, we're gonna jump off this live. I was so happy to do this with you, Max. Thank you, Max, for all of everything you've done with this course. Yep, thank you, everybody. Okay, so one more time, I will put the link. It's aileaderboardkingpin.com. Again, that's aileaderboardkingpin.com. This will be the #1 product of today. Probably be the Warrior Plus product of the day tomorrow. At least it should be. And get on the inside and start making this happen for you. So we'll see you later. Thank you, Max. Thank you, everybody. Pick it up. Have a good day.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.